Alright, the long-awaited moment is here. Elladan is dropped in Lord of the Rings Heroes of Middle-earth, and we're going to go get him. We're going to test. We're going to give him 5 stars, get that spicy unlock. It's going to be a great time. If you're new to the channel, my name is Ro. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're here to enjoy all things Heroes of Middle-earth. Happy to have any viewers coming to the channel, come to check out what this game has to offer. So, Elladan in the game. And Elrond announced, and we're going to have 4 of our 5 elves today at 5 stars to unlock Elrond, coming up on June 26th when that event's going to start. So, yeah, we're pretty excited. I'm pretty excited. I don't know. Hopefully the rest of you in the channel are as well. So, just as a heads up, spent a little bit on this account. Kind of made the executive decision that we're going to go spend for the first legendary. So, this will probably be the last bit of spending I do for a while. But they do have another $20 pack for Elladan. It's going to get you, once you get them unlocked through the campaign missions, it's going to get you 4 stars on the character, and I think it gets you up to level 20 or 30, gear tier 2 or 3 with what it gives you in here. And I've been saving up some gear and things as well, so we'll be able to take them up pretty quick and test them. But alright, that being said, now that that's all immortalized, let's get right to it, shall we? Alright. So, if this is your first time watching one of these videos, seeing a marquee event for a new release character, basically how these events work, they're not really story heavy. These first 4 nodes are going to give you the total of 100 shards you need to unlock the character, and it just basically teaches you about how to use their special abilities and synergies in combat with other teams. Here on Tier 5, we're going to be able to fight with the 3-star Elladan we already acquired. And if we can beat this challenge mode, we get a small amount of gear and experience and gold. But the real money is hiding here in the final tier. You got to buy this tier. Tier 6 has to have a 5-star Elladan. Only way to get 5-star Elladan is to spend. So it's not really going to be realistic every time one of these events pops up. But in this instance, where it's a character set, excuse me, a character set and team that I'm really excited about, I'm willing to spend a little bit. And it seems like they're going to synergize really well together. So, with that being said, without further ado, we're just going to get into this first mission. It's going to start going over his abilities in his kit for us. Alright, seems like we got a mishmash of rangers and elves that's going to give us to use. Alright. Alright. So, Elladan's a fierce warrior who also knows the benefits of teamwork. His baleful spear basic attack attacks the enemy with a chance to inflict weaken. Bam! Look at that, he's weakened. Check that out. Yeah. Put the healing up from Arwen. What's his alt 2 or special 2 do? To all enemies for 220% damage, gain 1 stamina with ability per boon on self. Man, they buried the lead on that one. Yeah, let's use... Oh, Halberd and Miri have a combo together. That's cool. That makes sense. That's Ranger synergy there. Man, these guys really clap as a team. This is cool, man. Elrond here by himself was pretty underwhelming, and so was Arwen, but we're starting to see some actual synergy, which is really, really cool. Alright. There's 25. That's technically enough for the unlock, but we're just going to go all the way through. Yeah, you can't remove them. I was going to say, I just got my units right over here. Let me use them. See how they work. Alright. Special 1, Pride of Imladris. Elladan gains Provoke and Regeneration. At later tiers, he will also grant Deadly to himself and random allies. Ooh, that was a lot of boons he put on himself there. Ooh, got some Banes. Alright, well, why wouldn't I use that? What's this actually do on Miri? I've never used her. Attack all enemies for 100% and gain stealth for 2 turns. And this one here, attack the target enemy for 255% damage and inflict 1 stack of bleed. Target has a Bane, grant Eagle Eye to 1 random ranger ally, and ignores armor. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Does this cleanse? Dispels 2 boons. Turn meter per boon. Yeah, this is the cleanse bane. Sorry, we'll do that. Hit them all. Yeah, I don't have Halberad yet either. He takes forever to grind out. We don't really need to heal. Let's just smash him. That was a bit of overkill. Let's just start knocking him out, shall we? Wow. So much overkill. That's the thing with these tutorial missions. They basically just want you to see how the players synergize with the characters they're supposed to synergize with, and teach you how their moves work. So these first 4 aren't really anything to write home about. It's a good look at how their kits work, though. All right, keeping on, keeping on. But this one's going to teach us about the special, too. Check it out. Watch. You ready? Here we go. Oh, ancient skill. Attacks the enemy and grants them provoke. At higher tiers, Elladan will also gain 1 stamina per boon on self. I love how this game is such a heavy AoE meta that, like, the single turn or 2 turn, like 2 attack provokes and stuff really don't mean much right now in the grand scheme of things. Let's cleanse the veins. Provoke and regen and stuff. There we go. That won't be overkill. Okay, maybe it will be overkill. I got folded like a fresh pair of pants. Alright, well. That is the core unlock. No, we got one more. Sorry. One more for the core unlock, right? Yup. The one that teaches us about his passive. Oh, that's not what I want. There we go. Alright, let's do it again. I don't know if I can call this content, but it's something. So yeah, his passive Shield of Rivendell gives Elladan a chance to gain Nimble on each of his turns. The ability also grants Elladan additional resistance. On turn, 70% chance to gain 1 stack of Nimble, gain 10% resistance. So these are all, again, these are all like his max stat stuff. You're not going to have that off rip. We're going to get pretty close, I think, though. The ability mats is going to be the big hold up for me, because those are just hard to farm, the tier 2s. Plenty of tier 1s and tier 3s. Tier 2s need to come up off of a little bit, I think. There could also be a big raid reward. I noticed they're trying to sell them. Their prices are getting better. For anyone that is interested in spending in this game, they heard the reception in the first couple weeks loud and clear, it seems like, and they've dialed back on the cost of their offers in a lot of cases, and also they've started giving more value in the offers they are charging more for. So good on you, Capital Games. Definitely giving the players better value on that. All right, so that's that. Let's go unlock them. Oh, look at that. All right. Let's summon them up. It'll be 3-star first. All right, gonna take 4 stars. All right. Now for the levels. I'm not going to take them all the way to 48. Let's just go 40. I feel like all my other characters on the team are 40. It's a good baseline before things start getting ridiculously expensive. All right. So again, we're going to get the first 2 or 3 gear tiers as part of that bundle that they sell for $20. Again, basically getting all the resources to get him from unlocked at 3 stars, a couple of his abilities powered up, a bunch of his gear powered up. You know, that's not a bad deal. You could do worse for $20 in a hero collector game. You could do a lot worse. Even if you don't want to go push for Elrond on the first run and you just want to like farm this guy up when he becomes farmable before Elrond's second or third run, as long as you're okay with you know, missing out for a little bit, you'll be in good shape. So let's see what we can get this to. Ooh, that's a lot, but that's always Inflict Weekend, so that's a big one. Let's see what we got here. Ugh. See, that's rough. Definitely going to be missing those yellows. And then, yeah, I can't take that any higher, and I won't be able to take this any higher. So only 40% nimble chance off rip. Not awesome. Where did he go? Gosh darn it. Oh no, it crashed. Of course. Of course. We'll get right back to it. Please hold. It's always when I'm filming the cool stuff that these things decide to crash on me. Alright. Get the reboot going. Thank you for your patience. It's been being finicky today. There we go. That's okay. We weren't in the middle of anything important. All right. So, back to it. There's Elra here. Elladan's still in the green. Where is he at? Why is he all the way down here? That makes no sense. I really wish they would fix this organization on this screen. All right, let's see what we got to do here. We need tokens. We need crap tons of tokens. We saved a lot of our 50 gem refreshes for this, because we knew we were going to have to give them some gear. Now, if my bottom dollar is correct, we need a crap ton of tokens. So we're just going to run this back at 5 a couple times. We got 1, 2. It's what, 360, 90, 120. Come on. Well, if we can get all my bad luck out of the way now, that'd be great. There we go. That's enough for at least 2 upgrades, I think. Do we need anything on the other side? Sure do. Yeah, we might not get them as high as we'd like to today, but we're going to get them pretty dang up there. Let's try 6 at a time. Maybe that'll be nicer to me. Oh, look at that. First try. And we're not going to farm too many of those. Alright, so what does this piece need? This piece needs 2 tokens, so we got that. Alright, so let's go find 2 more of these focus essences real quick. Boom. That's 1. We got 2. Alright, so now we have enough to make both of those pieces. Bam! Alright, well, let's see what we can do with what we have left. Alright, we got that covered. We got that. We need, what, 1 of these? Okay, okay. That seems reasonable. I got plenty of gold, but the reason we have plenty of gold is because I'm not going to spend it on that supply shop crap. It's a lot of gold for a gear piece. A lot of gold. Look at that. Boom. 2 off rip. Alright, let's check the last piece. And we're good there. Very cool. Bam! Alright, so we needed 1 token. 2 attack. Let's see. I got enough for like 1.5 rotations of 5. Okay. Thank you, tokens. Come on, let's get real lucky. Let's get real lucky. I might buy that one if we can't get lucky. Alright, let's see what we get. Nothing. Alright, well, I'm not going to buy that one because we need 2. Alright, so that's as high as we're going to get him for now. Almost gear tier 5 off rip. Decent upgrades to his abilities. Alright. Well, now it's time for the fun part. Part where we all cringe together in pain as we see what his odds are like. Okay. So, I love that they're self-aware, and the most common percentage is 69% for 17 shards. We did the math last time. We need 7.8 pulls at this amount. Hopefully we get better. There's a chance we could do a little worse. It took 8 pulls last time, and I bought enough gems to make sure I had enough for 8 this time. Still, see, it's still funny to me that you have a better chance of pulling a straight 0 to 7 star or a straight 0 to 5 star than you do pulling any of this other stuff. It's ridiculous. Yeah. So that being said, wish me luck, everybody. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt bad. Alright, first one. Okay, let's see what we get. Come on, big money, no whammies. 17. Alright, par for the course. We're not mad about it. Not happy, not mad. And that's the important part. We get 12. Those hurt. I set it into the universe, so that's what this one will be. Okay, no. Not going to be that kind of day. Murphy's Law is going to work for me today. Come on. Big money, no whammies. All right, we're 3 in, and we're a third of the way there, so far the math is mathing out. I wish there was like some effect if you were getting a better drop. I haven't seen anything that screams like, hey, this is going to be better or worse, or this is common or rare. Maybe it's something they'll add in later. Hey, Carbonics, thanks for lurking, buddy. Let's see. Another 17. Ugh. Now we got 5 in. Come on, give me something good. Nope, 17. That's 6 in. Yeah, we might have to go to 8. Come on, something big. Yeah, all right. There we go. Unfortunately, I think we still need 1 more, which kind of blows. 3 more, but that's okay. No matter what we get, we'll get it. And that's the important part. Love to get a big one here. Give me like 356. That'd be fantastic. 356. Let me see it. I'm not a greedy man. I don't need the big money. Alright, 17. Is what it is. And that's actually, ironically, the same amount of gems I started with when I started buying gems and stuff. So, 175 got me Arwen and Elladan to 5 stars. Gear tier 4, 5, somewhere in there. Abilities around 2 or 3. So, yeah, that is that. Now, for the fun stuff, challenge rounds. And they give me everybody but Elladan. Okay. That could be good, it could be bad. Because if mine were stronger, then it would really suck. But it doesn't seem like that'll be the case. Alright, we want to get this engineer out the way first, because he hurts everybody. Ooh, they got some chunk to him now. Alright, we got some chunk to us too. Oh, except for my support team doesn't. Jesus, they're squishy. Man, that was rough. What is their attack stat based off of my Elladans, maybe? That's the only thing I can think of for them being so weak. Oh my goodness. This is a challenge tier. Jesus. We might have to come back and fill this in another night once we get some levels and shit. It's wild that he knocked those so fast. Or maybe it's just Mauer that's such a jerk. The other ones didn't really seem to hit as hard. Ow. Dude, these guys suck. Yeah, see, these other ones, they don't really hit the same. Come on, keep provoking Elladan. There you go. We gotta get this Mauer out of here, dude. This guy hurts. Hit them all. There we go. Yeah, no buffs to cleanse on the other team. Dude, this guy heals himself and shit too? Wow. Get rid of that buff. Get that weak shit out of here. Yeah, wow, these guys hurt, man. Definitely tougher than Arwen's event. Much, much more challenging than Arwen's event. Much, much more. Like, ridiculously so. So I wish I had that nimble a little bit more frequently. It's kind of a huge bummer. Let's heal up. Oh, come on now. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to replay that. I think we have to go Mauer first. Yeah, that bruiser is not... I mean, it hurts, but it's not, I don't think, what's killing me. Yeah, let's take a look at Champ right on the chin. Alright, again, this game has some really challenging AI. Which is a positive thing. It means you really gotta think. Gotta use your noodle. Alright. So yeah, we decided Mauer's gots to go. Might as well hit them all. I don't see any downside to that. Yeah, because like I feel like I lost a lot of damage not having Elrond here. Let's heal up. Yeah, this guy's got to go. You gots to go, bro. Give him a nice stack of bleed. Ah, see that multi-attack too, though. It's like, what do you go for first? Like, do you go for the multi while you get the shit kicked out of you by the other dude? Or like, man, that's such a tough call. Apparently, I made the right call the first time. I really don't know. Maybe RNGs just wasn't nice to us that first go around. I feel like my Elladan, though, is not the problem. I feel like these squishy-ass minions they give me to play with are the problem. I mean, at this point, I'm just trying to kill somebody. Full stop. They took my other healer out. Like, we are in tough shape right now. Halbrad doesn't hit for shit. I wonder if it's the ones that I have unlocked hit or do better. I'm sure that's not it, but it feels like it. Can we just... Yeah, get him out of here, man. Christ. Come on. There we go. Thank you for finally assisting your brother. Alright. Engineer next. So you're saying there's a chance. I think he's out of AoE, which is good for at least a couple turns. Come on. We're so close. Get there. Yes. Oh, no. We lost the other brother. We got nimble, though. That's good. That means we'll dodge a hit. Let's heal up. Good dodge. Oh, come on. Let's get there. Yeah. All right. Last man standing, but that's all that matters. We got the clear. All right. Whew. We'll probably need to get him up a higher level before we take this. I don't want to blast through too many of my gems, but let me see what we need to get his taunt ability up a level. Because that might be worth going and doing real quick. Okay, so nothing reduces the energy on that. Oh, we're going to need a bunch of yellows. Because we're going to need what? Oh, of course it doesn't tell me until after I buy it. Alright, well, let's go do that real quick then. Let's go put 100 into here. And see if we can't get enough to do something serious with that. Just make sure, yeah, 1, 1, 1. Yeah, 3, 3, 3, 3. Alright, they're all the same. So we might as well do the ones with Elrond here on them. Again, I like to do these in small batches. I don't know if it actually makes a difference, but it feels like it does sometimes. Alright, that's enough for 1. I got 3 more. Yeah, they're so stingy with the 30 blue to 3 yellow. It's wild. Wild. Need to come up off that just a little bit. Alright. Let's see. What's the next thing of this do? So it would be a 50% chance to nimble. So that's gambling, basically, is what that would be. Or we get 20% more damage for this. Knowing that I'm not going to spend enough to do that, that's a really tough call. I think I'm going to gamble and go with the nimble. Because the more, like, this next stage will probably be the highest I need to take this for a while. Like, the time resistance will be nice, but you want the highest chance to nimble you can get so that he has the best chance of dodging the enemy. Oh, I forgot to take him to 5 stars. Maybe that's why he was suffering in there. He wasn't at his full potential yet. Alright, well, we got him to 5 stars. Decent power level. Wait, it says I can do this too? Yeah, see, you lied to me, game. Got a lot of little bugs, but I gotta be honest, most of the stuff in this game that's buggy is not game-breaking, and it doesn't hurt my soul every time I see it because this game's only been out for like a month. So it sucks a lot less when you notice bugs. Alright, here we go. Big tough one. This was really hard with Arwen. We had to do this like, we were on this for like 20, 30 minutes. So now if it's the same layout, we kind of have an idea of what we're looking at. Let's see. Oh, so they have Ugluk and Mauher. Ugh. Oh, this is tough. This is tough. No Dunhar, though, so no healing in that respect. I feel like we have to hit all of them hard, but Ugluk the most. Ugluk does not mess around. I hate that. I wish there was a counter on this team. I don't even think Elrond gives counter. Man, they hit so hard. Why? Why do they hit so hard? Alright. Okay, good. Ugluk is not... Oh, that sucks. Oh, no. Okay, cool. We nimbled it. We nimbled it. Very nice. Alright. Feeling pretty good. It's an AoE. Oh, no. Come on. Damn, we lost our big guy. Oh, no. Oh, no. Alright, let's get this dude out here. Maybe we could do it without Elladan. Maybe just the support characters will get us there at this point, because the rest of these guys seem a lot squishier than the last round. Alright, do that. Oh, that was a big hit. See, I see why people were hype on him at first, but then, yeah, he falls apart real quick. Hit him again. I like Miri, I'm not going to lie. She is not bad. I haven't really played with her yet. I do have her unlocked and ready to go to 3 or 4 stars, I want to say. But she's not quite there yet. Come on, get him. Big stab. Yeah, no bleed, though. That's lame. Get some regens out there. You can disrupt her all you want. That's fine. She's not the one I'm worried about. If she survives, that's a plus, but... I was worried about Arwen. I wanted Arwen to survive. That was my healing. Come on. We're so close. This would be so cool to get on the first try. Oh, man. All right. Didn't even need Elladan very high. Man, that was weird. The trial 5 was definitely harder for Arwen than for Elladan. Or for Elladan than for Arwen. But the trial 6 was easier for Elladan than it was for Arwen. That's wild. All right, well, we big balled in 1.1 mil. Tons of character XP. And we're pretty much ready for Elrond, friends. I mean, we got Lomian that we're still grinding out. Elves. Yeah, we got Lomian that we're still slowly grinding out. He's almost a 4-star. I've been averaging 8 to 10 shards a day doing the 25 gem refresh on him. And with the bonuses, I'm going to be calling it really close, but I don't think I should have to enhance my gem spending on the farm too much more, which is nice. If you're not farming for him and you want Elrond in the first pass, you're going to be spending money on people like Elladan and Arwen and stuff, I would highly, 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 highly recommend doubling down on him, maybe doing the 25 and the 50 refresh throughout the day. Also, if you remember, if you want to use these characters, make sure you're hoarding your gold and you're hoarding your light crystals. Any chance you can when you have spare energy throughout the day, you're not farming character shards, make sure you're spending it on light crystals. I sometimes, with the exception of Lomian, I alternate days. So like, if I wouldn't have blew all my energy on characters today, it would have been a light crystal day. So I'd be dumping it into gear. So just something to kind of keep in the back of your mind as you're farming up your characters. Yeah, so in the grand scheme, we're looking pretty good. You know, we take Naramiri to 42 just so she's on par with the rest of the team. We got the Keish. We're going to need to get her at least to that point anyway. All right. All right. That said, they might be a little too squishy because of Lomian and Elladan to take into the arena to any effect. Let me see if I can get his gear done real fast. I've got a satchel and I've got that, so I just need an ink. An ink, he says. Can I get it in one? Nope. It's 100 now, right? We'll do one of these, and if I can't get what I need out of this, we'll just go as is. Let's do 3. Alright, there's our 1 ink. Cool. That's a piece of gear. Give us more power to the character. 1. Let's equip it. The gear screens in this game are really weird. You don't have to do things the way I do them. I just do them that way because it seems to make sense in the game with all the tracking and stuff like that. 18 enough? Sure. Ooh, 3. Wow, 3 for 3. Very nice. That was a sweet drop rate on lamp number 1. Or lamp 1. I love lamp. I love lamp. It's a throwback reference for us older folk. Nice. Alright, well that worked out well. What do we need for this last piece? Can we get it? Alright, we got the tokens. We've got the light crystals. We just need 2 damage essences. Okay. Well, technically, we really only need 1. $5. Come on. Wow. Fine, I'll spend the challenge currency, even though it hurts my soul. Not worth the gold. The only thing I'm using that challenge currency on right now is farming, what's his nuts? Halberand. So, it's no big loss to me. I'd much rather have Elladan at Gear 5. Alright, there we go. So this is about what you're looking at. Peak build from just what they give you plus what I saved up. You get Elladan Gear 5. Around 2,000 power at level 40. 5 stars. Level 4 spear. Level 3... Level 2, level 3. So, and he's almost where I'm going to stop him for now. Because, again, you don't want to over-invest in the abilities early on. I mean, they're helpful if you have the stuff just sitting around. But, you know, once you get players to, or characters to a certain point where things start getting expensive, you want to just kind of make sure that that's what you need. Alright, let's go do an arena battle. Oh, what's... 11, 7, 13 is what that sits at. So let's see. Let's just run the team. Let's just run them. Elladan over here. Lomian. Alright. If this doesn't go well, we'll try it later on with Strider instead of Naramiri. She is kind of the tag along on the team just for the Elrond Unlock. Alright, so everyone on this team sucks to fight against. What's this do? Alright, let's save that for now. Just use basic. And this heals. And this is cleanse pains. Let's heal, why not? It's not a lot of healing because she's probably not as high as she could be. Let's dispel those banes or boons. Let's get that up. Yeah, hit him, please. Get dodge on nimble and shit. Yeah, they need some counter or something, man. Desperately need, like, some counters or some shit. It's another one of those times it's hard to tell what you should do against the current meta. Do you go for just the tanks? Ah, see, Lomian's so weak. So weak right now. Same thing with Naramiri. Bam. I could see this team being really good with Strider and Halberad. I don't know why I keep forgetting Halberad's name. I really like that character from the books too. They don't tell you too much about him, but they give you enough to like him. Alright, so that's going to be a big ol' L. Big ol' L. That's okay, though. It happens. That's what testing is all about. Again, they don't have their leader yet either, so it's kind of a crapshoot thinking that they're going to do super well. I bet you Lomian's abilities aren't leveled up very high either. If I had to take a stab in the dark at how little damage they did. Where is he at? There he is. Oh, they're all level 3. He was just not putting out damage in that instance. It was a bit of a swing up, but still. That's a little concerning. Alright. Alright, so let's see. Maybe we can do a story mission with them, see how they fare in the new light campaign difficulty here. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Just enough energy to give them a try in the campaign. Alright. Yeah, let's just drop them all. Drop all the normal suspects. And get our team of bangers in there. I'm excited to see how hard they pop off with Elrond, though. About a week or so. Week and a half. Right? 10 days. 11 days. Week and a half. Okay, that hurts, but not the end of the world. Let's get rid of this guy because he's got AoEs. Let's kill him? Yeah, it will. That means we get that ability back faster on kills. So that's sweet. Let's get them buffs up. Let's get that taunt. What's this do? Heal all squad members. 800 health. This. Expose. Okay. Let's expose them. Alright, so we're getting some assist counters there from Elrond here now. I don't know if they're going to make it all the way to the end, but it'd be nice if they did. No Banes to cleanse. Alright. She smacks pretty hard. Now we'll save the AoE for the next round. Heal up. Alright. Dwarves could be cool. I'm interested to see what they do with the dwarf meta when that becomes a thing. That'll be really fun. Alright. Because they've got a few of them in the game already. Yeah, but Philly, Keely, and Foe. I don't know who Foe's supposed to be. I mean, there's flipping 12 of them in the... Or, 13 of them in the dang... There's 12. Yeah, 12 dwarves in the Hobbit Fellowship. So, like, seems kind of weird to make up dwarves when you have so many to pull from. Could put, like, Biffer or Bomber in here instead of, like, a made-up one. I don't know. It'd be funny to see Biffer or Boffer. I don't know. Maybe if there's anyone in the chat, they can tell me which was the super fat one in The Hobbit that ends up, you find out in The Lord of the Rings, that would be carried around in a cart. Because he was just so damn fat. Ooh, that hurts. Can we get a heal on Elladan, please? Heal for Elladan. Well, he's still alive. Don't ask me how, but he is still alive. Alright, there's a heal. Cool, we needed that. Desperately. Elladan has a pretty big health pool. Hey, welcome, Holy Wolf. Glad you made it. We're just doing some... yeah, there it is. Love that one. We're just doing some testing. In the first campaign mission, we were able to get Elladan to 5 stars. Math worked out the same as for Arwen. We ended up having to get eight crates. And he's working pretty well. What's up, Mr. Ouchmouse? How you doing, buddy? Alright, we actually might make it through this. These characters are probably under-leveled for this encounter. He had lots of buffs, and that didn't do shit. Am I working tomorrow evening? Not in the evening. I'm working during the day. I'll be there till like 3 or 4. Well, what time do you think about swinging by? I might stay. You're persuading me. You're persuading me to stay at work late. Alright. Final wave. So again, this is where I kind of got stopped with my last team. So the fact that we're still here... Oh, we lost Elladan. Of course. That's okay, though. He takes all the taunts and damage and stuff. So we'll get the 2-star on this. But... yeah. So far, he's seeming like he'll shape up to be a good character. We're going to have to level him up a bit more, I think, ability-wise, to really see him shine. Make sure you're getting the most out of him. Five? Okay. I'm usually there. It's about 4 or 5 on a Friday. Ah, we get all the healing. That's okay. That healing ain't mean shit to me. Nimble I don't think counts for his secondary. Because it's a temporary boon. Let's get rid of the heal on you. Oh, that's a troll handler. No. That man needs to die. I screwed up. I screwed up hard. If I lose this, it's because I let that man live. Whew. All right. Crisis averted. I hate how much they respawn. It's so irritating. Man, Lomian, what did they do to you, my guy? Hitting soft. Ugh, now we're down to 1-star. But without a leader ability to tie them all together right now, they're working pretty well. And Elrond is definitely going to be, hopefully, a better healer than Nerdamirti. But I can see this team doing well in the event. I think recommended level... And, you know, we can go check it after this, but I think the recommended level is going to be level 50 at 5 stars. And we'll go check that here in a second. Doesn't mean you can't do it at a lower level-wise, but you'll need at least the 5 stars. Alright, they struggle bust through that. I didn't get the habit offer on my second account. Interesting. Huh. It might be just a randomly scrolling offer. It wouldn't surprise me if in different regions they run different offers at different times. Oh, hey, Keely found Feely. That's so nice. So, that's cute. Alright. So, yeah, not a great outing. But again, you want to be probably 45 to 50 for Chapter 5. So, I'm not really surprised. But I'm happy they cleared it. That's a positive. Yeah, because I don't have that. Holy Wolf and I were talking on stream yesterday. There's a Hobbit offer for $15 that mirrors the day 1 offer that was 20 or 25. So, but I don't have that one. You gave up on Heroes of Middle-earth? I mean, Mr. Ouchmouse, honestly, there's not much to do. So as long as you're logging in and getting your stuff every day, like, you're not really missing out on anything. You don't have to, like... Honestly, you're in coast mode right now because there's not something to strive for. And I understand that. I feel that. I feel that on a real level. But I gotta be honest, I've been having fun with the game. And it's nice that it's not as all-consuming as, like, Marvel Strike Force or Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. So, I mean, it will be one day. But for now, it's not too bad. Okay, yeah, so it doesn't really have a level requirement listed. So, in Star Wars, it tends to go up, and same thing with Marvel Strike Force, every tier you want about 10 to 15 levels per tier. So like tier 1, you want probably level 10 or 15. In this game, it's super easy. I mean, really everything up to gear or level 30 is a breeze. And it starts getting more expensive exponentially after 30. But getting to to level 40, tier 4, 4 stars, all that on your characters shouldn't be too bad. The 5-star one, you might need to be at level 50. I'm going to keep mine low level for now, like just character level wise. I'm going to focus more on their abilities and their gear level. Just because, again, over 40, it becomes ridiculously expensive per level. Based on what the income in the game is right now. So, like, to go from 40 to 41 is 12k. But then it doubles. And then it almost doubles again. And then you get a little break. And then you get another, like, 25k. So, yeah, that's just one of those things that's tough. That's okay, Holy Wolf. Even if you don't get it first go around, it's their first legendary, so they're probably going to run it twice, I would imagine, in the first 3 months. Another streamer, Tana, on YouTube was able to data mine that the July calendar is going to contain shards for Arwen and Elladan. So it seems like they're very much dedicated to making sure that everyone can get Elrond on the first or second go around, either free to pay or pay to play. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. You might have a tough month when the raids come out, having to use other teams that don't quite have the synergy yet. But I think you'll be okay. I would not worry about it too much. Honestly, I think the first chapter of the raid is going to be pretty doable, even with like an unfilled alliance or guild or whatever. It's going to be that second chapter where the character unlock is more than likely going to be. That's going to be the real challenging humdinger. But we're going to have to build to that. I'm just excited for raids, hopefully early to mid-July, so that we can finally start having other influxes of gear and stuff, so it'd be easier to level up our roster and give us some more resources. Let's see if there's anything in supplies. Yeah, well, and they made reference to one of their interviews that they know that team, the Road to Rivendell team, is underperforming, and they've kind of hinted that there's going to be a special event, or there's going to be a certain game mode down the road where they're really going to shine. So I'm never against them, and again, if it's one of those things where they're your favorite characters, you're playing the game to have fun and play with your favorite characters, so absolutely invest in your favorite characters. We all know my stance on the channel when it comes to the arena meta and stuff like that. It's like you always want to try to do your best, but sometimes your best's not going to be good enough because you can't spend enough money to catch up. And, a few months into this game, 3-4 months from now, when it's got a little bit bigger player base, when everything's fleshed out a bit, yeah, 300 shards for $10 in any hero collector game is a solid deal. That's a universal constant. That many character shards for $10 in Marvel Strike Force is unheard of. I don't think I've even seen that in Galaxy of Heroes. So that's definitely a good deal, especially if the Hobbits are your favorite characters. And again, they're gonna see play down the road. They're just not in a great spot right now. It wouldn't surprise me if they're like they get a raid bonus, honestly. Because they're half of the Fellowship that went into the Mines of Moria, so it makes sense that they would get some kind of buff if they do, like, maybe certain room buffs or buffs against certain bosses or something like that. It'd be fun speculation. Yeah. So that's what I've got for you tonight, everybody. Let's check the supplies here, see if there's anything I can purchase real fast, but just keep grinding out them Woobet shards. Yeah, we got Miri at 3. And with the Rangers overall not having Halberad and everything, I'm not really sure that she's worth pushing beyond that. Oh, yeah, that would be a cool encounter to fight in the tomb of Balin from the Hobbit, where they have their big stand against the troll. I'm almost certain that troll is going to be the first boss. I don't like a bigger version of the regular trolls. I don't think the Balrog is going to be our first or even second chapter boss. So we'll see. I might be wrong. It might be like the older KOTOR raids where it's like one boss, like maybe it's in the background chasing you through, and you're trying to get to the final tier to fight it off. Oh, those epic campaigns on Marvel Strike Force are terrible, my friend. Especially the Apocalypse ones. They're crazy hard. I'm almost done with my first run through of Dark Dimension 3, though. I just need city characters, and man, that game has some crappy city characters. Alright. I think we get the challenge back for this tomorrow. So I'll get Halberad like next week. A month-long grind to get a 2-star Halberad. Meanwhile, we almost got Eomer to 4 stars. Working on that. He took a back seat. I wanted to unlock Shagrat just to have him. Yeah, exactly. Well, if I'm thinking Balrog's the last boss, they might have like 3 chapters. So like chapter 1, certain boss, like a horde boss or something like that. Chapter 2 is the big troll. Chapter 3 of the basic difficulty is the Balrog. And then they might just do like the harder difficulties beyond that would probably just be the Balrog portion if it holds true to the way they do things in Galaxy of Heroes. Which honestly I don't mind. I don't mind the phases and waves. It just feels like we're fighting a boss, as opposed to like raids in Marvel Strike Force where you're just kind of pinging around and auto-battling teams. Yeah, Mr. Ouchwatch, I have Heroes for Hire. The new warriors, 3 of them are City 2. Cloak Dagger and Gwenpool are all city characters too. And I love Cosmic Crucible. That's my game mode. So they're going to probably be 3 of those will be my focus. And then maybe Shang-Chi and Misty Knight. Or Shang-Chi and Luke Cage or something like that. Just so I have a damage sponge. Misty, Shang, Colleen, Cloak Dagger. That could work. That could work. I like it a lot. Do we has enough time elapsed to do another arena battle? It has. Same dude. Let's make a team that makes sense this time, shall we? Oh yeah, the gold. The gold is wild. But again, that's $500,000 from each of the final tier events. That was one of the big reasons why I decided to spend the money early. Is this way if I manage my gold well, I don't have to worry too much about it. I think we might as well put Strider on the team. Definitely gonna go Elladan Elro. Elladan Elro here. Arwen, Gaz Ironhide. Goofiest looking team on the planet. I have a minimal power advantage. But basically Elladan's the better version of the Eothane. A better version of this dude. What? Get the expose on her. Yeah, I got one of them AoEs too. What now? I need to figure out how to put him in the front row every time. I think it's just the order in which I click him. Yeah, right, we got a little counter attack from Elra here there. God, that troll is just so good. Oh my god, it's insane how good that troll is. Let's heal up. Right, Holy Wolf? It feels like this game is finally starting to hit a pace. And that was what I was really hoping for, because that's what Star Wars has. It has a good rhythm to it. Like, you can play every day, but if you play every other day or every third day, aside from just missing out on, like, XP and character shards and stuff, like, you're not missing any... Oh, wow. Smacked around, man. Yeah, these Rohan players do not play. I don't know if it's their individual stats or, like, wow. But, dude, they slap. Yeah, every time something new gets announced for this game or I see something from the blogs, it seems like it's moving in a really fun, positive direction. And I can understand people not wanting to be patient with it, but I feel like if you've played a Hero Collector before, you know that if you get in early and you can stick it out, it's gonna pay off. It's gonna pay off, but it's just that sticking it out part that can be tough. Alright, well, that's 2 big old whiffs, but that's it for my daily objectives too. There we go. Almost out 5-star Strider. Yeah? Alrighty, friends, that is all I have for today. I hope you had fun joining in. If you missed the first part with all the polls and stuff, feel free to go back and watch the VOD. I keep meaning, I'm really bad about transferring this stuff over to YouTube, but by this time next week, we'll have the daily tutorial video, just, kind of how to bang out your stuff in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and this way, if you are a little burnt on the game, just in, out, done, and you're not missing anything, and you're not feeling like it's a drag on your time. Galaxy of Holy Wolf, yeah, I play Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes and Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. So, yep, you know what you're getting into, and it's, you hold in early, you take your time, you don't have to dedicate tons of time to it off rip, and you can build yourself into something sweet. So, yeah, that said, we're going to get into, like next week, we're going to get that quick guide up on the YouTube channel. We're also going to get the clipped version of this video here, some easier to review and just kind of see. You can hop through and put timestamps in for when I show, purchase packs or, what have you, gear levels for different activities and stuff, so you can reference it if you need to, or if you have somebody who's not sure what to build out into. We got that final stage on the first try. It blew my own mind. But, yeah. So we're going to try to get a bunch of those out onto the YouTube channel throughout the weekend and early next week. We should be back on Monday, barring any massive inconveniences, to get some more streaming and playing for Lord of the Rings and for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. So thank you again, everyone, for coming out and watching. If you're watching in posterity, thank you for coming back and rewatching the video. Don't forget to follow if you don't. Always appreciate a good follow. Follow and subscribe or share or like on YouTube always helps too. Name is just Rove Gilly, just like the YouTube channel. It's almost like I'm a brand. So again, everyone, thanks again for coming out. If you're here hip to the channel, we don't really have a sign out, so bye.